Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
So, how do you teach athletes? Because athletes are competitive and sometimes competition gets a little stiff. How do you teach them kindness and competition at the same time? Or being, being
Yeah,
kind.
well, I don't think, it depends on who you are, right? If you're on the field and you're Michael Jordan type and you're super focused, super intense, and super aggressive on the field, that's fine. It's who you are. Other people can chat away and, I mean, and that's just part of who they are on the field. Some people do trash talk, some people don't. Some people are more to themselves when they compete, and other people like Lee Trevino, famous golfers that were super outgoing, they're going to chat the whole freaking way. So it's really about learning who you are and what you're about and what works best for you. And I'm a trial and error person. So, we try these things out, we tweak it. I'm always, part of the process of helping athletes and entrepreneurs and executives tweak their game, whatever their game is, their relationship skills, their intimacy skills, their performance skills, right, their business skills. We're always doing this trial and error process and doing some form of self-improvement.
And then the question is, how do you teach people to be kind to players, like their teammates? Because there's teammates you don't like. So how do you teach them, listen, this is your teammate, you still got to be decent to them. You know what I mean? Like, what is the lesson? Like, is that true?
Well, I mean, look, if you're an asshole, with the exception of maybe being, like a Michael Jordan type, I think that, and I'm not saying he's currently an asshole, but he was super rough, to play with as a teammate because he was so demanding, right? So intense, so focused, so demanding, probably super critical too, right? So that said, if you want to win and be the best in the world, you're probably going to be ultra intense, ultra focused. Now, some do it, more aggressively than other people. But it's really, again, who you are and what you're about and what you want to experience, right? And so if you want to be a great teammate, you got to figure out that right balance, right? But the right balance sometimes is hyper focusing. And that said, if you're on a football field, you're going to need great communication, right? Because you got 11 players that need to be in sync. So without the communication, that leader, that quarterback is going to need to be a great communicator, right? But there's other players on the team that are going to need to be great communicators too, right? So, getting everybody in sync is part of the quarterback's job, part of the coach's job, right? Whoever the leaders are in the field, they have a lot of responsibility, and that's why leadership is not for everyone, right? There aren't that many generals, there are a lot of privates.
Sure.